Here to answer questions you guys have for him. Just a reminder, please use the raise hand button if you have questions for Tommy. With that said, let's go to Nick Carboni for the first question.
Hey, Tommy, this is Nick Carboni from the NBC here in Charlotte. What has this year been like for you to start with New Orleans, go through the majority of this season with the Panthers and on the practice squad and now actually getting a game against the Saints?
Yeah, it's been a cool year. Obviously it's my first year in the NFL, so I didn't really know what to expect. So I guess it's kind of been not necessarily. I mean, obviously it's unordinary, but this is kind of all I know. So it's been a fun year. Obviously I was glad to be able to get out there tonight and play. But yeah, no, it's been a long year, that's for sure. But excited for the future and excited for what's next.
Let's go to Jonathan Alexander.
Hey Tommy, I'm curious, what was it like? I mean, Nick kind of just asked, but what was it like getting to play against your former team? When did you exactly find out, and how were you told that you probably be playing?
I don't remember the exact day. I knew, coming in for Wednesday practice that I was probably going to play in the game. That, for normal downs, we kind of put the stuff in. So I knew early. As far as playing against them, I mean, it was nothing really from my perspective, I guess. I mean, it was cool to play against them. It would have been just as cool to play against anybody else. Obviously, a lot of familiar faces. So it was cool to see those guys, obviously. But as far as, playing in the game, I mean, I would have been just as excited to play against anybody.
We'll go to Joe Person next.
Hey, Tommy, the way you performed tonight and just the idea that they, look to you in week 17, do you feel like that bodes pretty well for next year for you as you look at?
Yeah, I'm excited for my future here. I since I've gotten here, I've really enjoyed it. The coaching staff, the players, everybody, around the program has really treated me very well. So, I'm really looking forward to my future here in Charlotte with the Panthers.
What was your highlight tonight?
I mean, probably just getting out there for my first snap. I'm not sure if you guys seen my first snap was actually out at receiver. So just being able to kind of cross that off of, I got, a bucket list. It's something I've dreamed about since I was a little kid. And, obviously getting the first play out of the way was cool. The first carry obviously would have been just as cool. After that, it was just football again. So, but yeah, I had a really good time tonight. It was awesome. Obviously didn't go the way that, we wanted it to go. So we're going to, hit this off season hard and keep building to the things that we want to get to.
Go to Josh Klein.
Tommy, are you a little disappointed you didn't get to throw any passes tonight?
No, not necessarily. It's what was in the game plan for me, and I was excited to to help out in the ways that I could. So if that's something that we do down the line, I'll be excited to do that. But, going into the game, I knew that this was going to be my role. So, I was excited to go out there and try to execute that.
A lot of folks obviously compare your role and kind of your skill set to Taysom. Just wondering about your relationship with him, if you could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, my time in New Orleans was cool, and a lot of those guys, not necessarily just Taysom, treated me very well too. And our relationship, we don't really talk. We don't talk a whole lot. Obviously, when I was there, it was a little bit easier to talk to him. So, but Taysom was great with me. He always, treated me very, very well, and obviously being able to watch him on a daily basis then was cool as well. So, I've got nothing but good things to say about him.
All right, guys, we got time for two more. So let's go to Jonathan Alexander and then finish with Will Kunkel.
Tommy, when exactly was the play that you lined up at wide receiver, and were you at all nervous coming into today's game?
I want to say it was around the second or third drive, I think. It was right before, if I remember right, it was right before my first carry. So right around that same time. And as far as nerves, I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of nerves going before any game really. And it wasn't too much different than any game that I played in college as far as, that feeling. And, once you get out there and start playing, it goes away and it's just football. But it was really cool to, kind of like I said earlier, just to, cross that off and be able to play in an NFL game.
Hey man, Will Kunkel with Fox 46. What did your phone look like when you got back to the locker room? How many missed calls, texts, anything that stuck out to you?
Yeah, so the news kind of broke yesterday that I was going to be able to, that I was going to be active and up for the game, and I really haven't checked my phone too much. My parents are in town and my family's here, so it was obviously cool to have them here. So they're really the only ones that I've communicated with at this point, just because I wanted to let them know that I was going to be doing some stuff after this, and we're going to probably go out to eat after this. So, but yeah, I mean, at quick glance, there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to go through later. So, I've got a great support system with my friends and family, all my people back home, all the relationships that I've made in college. I can't say enough about the people that are in my life. So,
Oh man, congratulations, buddy.
thank you guys.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Tommy, we appreciate you taking the time.
Of course, appreciate it.